So in this video, we're going to write a helper method that finds the minimum value in a particular subtree. And what we'll do is pass it a particular node. So let's say if we pass this the root, the minimum value in this tree would be the 18 node. And the way that we find the minimum value is by continually going to the left and going to the left again until we go to the left and it is none. That is how we know that the 18 is the minimum value. And you can do this same thing for any subtree. So let's say we pass this the 76 node. This method will give us the minimum value in this subtree here, which is the 52. And we'll do this the same way. We'll go left and we'll go left again until left is none. And then we know the 52 is the minimum value in this subtree. So let's move this over here, and then we'll start out our code by calling this min value, and we pass it a node. And that node will be called current node. I'll represent it like this graphically, but this is the current node variable. And then we'll say while current node dot left is not none. And you can see here that current node left is equal to that node, so it is not none here. We'll set current node to be equal to current node dot left, which moves this down. And we'll run through this a couple more times. We'll say while current node dot left is not none, we'll set current node to be equal to current node dot left and move this down. But this time, when we run the while loop, current node dot left is equal to none, and that will break us out of this while loop, and then we'll return current node dot value. So I want you to notice that we're not just returning the node, we are specifically returning the value from the node, the number 18. So now let's look at finding the minimum value in this subtree. We'll say while current node dot left is not equal to none, we'll set current node to be equal to current node dot left, which moves this down. But now when we say while current node dot left is not none, current node dot left is none, that breaks us out of this while loop, and then we return current node dot value, which is that value of 52. So that is all of the code for this method. It's pretty simple. So we'll look at this code in a moment in VS Code, and then we'll run this line, which runs min value on the root, and that's the root of this tree here, and we'll expect that to return 18. And then we'll run min value on this subtree. We'll do that like this by running it on mytree.root.right. And we'll expect this to return 52. So now let's flip over to VS Code and take a look at this. So there is our min value method there. And I'll scroll up. And this creates that tree that we just saw. And these are those two lines of code that we just went over where we run this on the root and root.right. And now I'll run this. And you can see that this is returned 18 and 52. And that is our method for finding the minimum value.